Newborns. Hello. We are live from the painting table, and so I am going to fix up two little boo-boos here on the back of Alessandro's head, and we're gonna continue the varnishing process. I thought I would hang out with you guys for a little bit today. Welcome, welcome. So this is who we're working on. Maybe if we get time, I'll put on a second layer of varnish on our simple affordable Reborn. So welcome, welcome. I hope you guys are doing well today. And I forgot to grab a bowl for his head. This is one of those doll kits where the head just falls right over. Hello to Healing Hands Silicone Baby Nursery. How are you doing? I forgot my mouse. Okay, it's good for now. My mouse is dead. I need a new battery. It's almost there. Hello to Paula. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. I am not prepared today. Should be prepared. Did you ever buy something and then you didn't need it right away and then you put it away and then you forget where you put it? Yep, that's me. I have bought those disposable painting dishes and I have no clue what I did with it. You're staying busy? What you busy with today? What you busy with today? Today's drink is water. Good old water. Oh my goodness. How's everyone doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm not prepared. First off, I need something to hold his head. His head does not just stay on the table, so I didn't think about that. And we need something for the paint. I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday afternoon. It is Tuesday. Is it almost afternoon? Oh my gosh, Tuesday afternoon. I just got in some of the Christmas baby clothes today. I'm getting the rest of, no, I got them yesterday. I'm getting the rest today. And we are going to have a good time getting the babies ready for Christmas. So got plenty of baby clothes now for the Christmas. And I cannot find what I'm looking for. What did I do with it? Sorry, I'm not prepared. Okay. So what's everybody doing today? Where are you from? What time is it where you're at? Tell me. As soon as I get back to my desk, because I am looking for something to hold this head with. Sorry, I'm just not prepared today. Holy moly. Stuff for your channel? Ooh, nice. Going to do Black Friday shopping. That's nice. Let's see. You're looking for batteries for your mom. No, I'm looking for something to hold Alessandro's head. Because I am going to repaint this little patch back here that his head doesn't stay, so it fell over in the oven and caused this. So yeah, especially when you put when you put on matte varnish, the paint is extremely vulnerable. It can take the paint right off. So you have to be very, very, very careful when placing once it flashes off when baking, because it can easily, if it falls over, it can take the paint right off. So yeah, very vulnerable. But after that, it's on there now. But we're gonna do a thick medium varnishing on this. Probably not today because I gotta wait for the paint to dry, and then I'm gonna put some of this gel matte over to protect it, and then we're gonna put a thick medium for texturing on the hair, and then for texturing the eyebrows. So it's nice and varnished. So that's what I've been doing. Been varnishing babies. I varnished the simple affordable Reborn. That one needs a second coat. So I normally do about 3 coats of this on completely air dry babies. So we're going to work on that. Hello, hello, everybody. You like you guys doing baby? Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the process. We got a lot more mods here today. Welcome in, fashion girls. You love the baby dolls? Awesome, awesome. I'm just needing something to hold his head because I wish that's another thing, heads that don't stay upright. And I wonder if it'll fit in here. I suppose it could. It could, but not the way I want. But I have a bigger dish somewhere. And when I moved rooms, I don't know what I did with it. You know what? I gotta look in the closet. Hang on. Come with me to the closet. I know you can hear me. Let's look here. Because we got plenty of bowls in here. Let's do this one. This is really not meant for that. I apologize. Okay. That's the cool thing about the mic is you could just come along, come along, come along. How can you make dolls so good? Thank you. Oh, Fun Fam Gaming, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Years of practice. I've been doing this 21 years. And I'm still learning. So here we go. I don't even know what I did with my rooting pillow. Hey, Charlotte. That's realistic. Thank you. And we're going to patch up his hair painting here. I need a... we're just going to patch up his hair painting because when the head fell over in the oven, it kind of dinged the paint. It's very, very vulnerable. I spent all morning, I kid you not, I spent all morning trying to find those disposable painting dishes that I have bought. I bought like 50 pallets, and I don't know where they went. That's what happens when you move rooms. I'm telling you. Mark just came in here and he said, Jen, he's like, this is like the 50 millionth painting studio that I've seen you in. Well, if we can't find the disposable ones, we got this tiny little one right here. This one's a ceramic one. Isn't it a cutie? Look how cute it is. It's so little. It's so little. So I used Genesis Heat Set Matte Varnish to varnish over acrylics, which is really nice. You can varnish over the acrylics with the Genesis Heat Set Matte Varnish, and it's permanent. It protects it the best. I would say that it protects it better than the air dry, but the air dry, so there's like rumors out there, even with all air dry babies, that the paint like just peels right off, and that is not true. That is not true. But you have to be a little more delicate, careful with them because it is air dry. This, however, you bake it into the vinyl and it grabs. So what happens is the Genesis varnish grabs right onto your paint. That's why the paint is so vulnerable, acrylic paint wise. If this was painted with Genesis heat set paints, and there would have been really no problem at all because the paint is baked in to the vinyl, which is really a great thing about, technically I could paint with Genesis if I wanted to. Problem is that I would have to wear one of those respirators because I'm sensitive to chemicals. So I have to wear one of them for hours on end while painting, and that would just be too much for me. And then I wouldn't be able to paint and talk to you guys at the same time either. So there's some things that I can achieve with the acrylic air dry paints that I can't with Genesis. But it paints, I think, just as good, if not better, in my opinion. This is just for me personally. So what happens is when you put that varnish on, what's going to happen is that varnish is grabbing right onto that acrylic paint, and it can come off so easy. So easy. Um, I would think that you can actually use it to just rub the paint right off and just like rub it right off. But it fell in the oven during the process and it dinged the paint and it will just come right off just like that. So that's what we're fixing. We're hoping to fix. It's happened before. You can paint over it, let it dry, put another little layer there. It'll be fine. You can paint over the Genesis matte varnish. I've done it before. Thank you, Mads. Thank you. I appreciate you. He looks gorgeous. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Today I am wearing the Rose Doll Show from 2019. Let me show you. It's a little small on me, but it is my Rose Doll Show shirt. Let's see. So, welcome. Oh, it's so neat to see everybody saying hello to everybody. That is so cool. Okay, Lo, let's get our paint in our little palette here. And let's fix this. So, it's not a 100% fix, but it should be enough to make that little chip go away. So, and that's just part of the reborning process, is that, you know, fixing, repairing, like whatever paint chips off. So if that, like I said, if that was Genesis, it wouldn't have done that. What made you start doing these dolls? Great question. Great question. I love baby dolls my entire life. Absolutely. Just love baby dolls. Actually, I'm going to try not to use that first. So one day I was looking up realistic baby dolls on eBay. Was it eBay? No, basically it was like Googling, like looking it up. And I found Ashton Drake Galleries. I found Welcome Home Emily. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a realistic looking doll. I gotta get it. And it was gifted to me. $149 back in the day. That was a lot of money. So I got it in the mail. The hair, the sculpt was okay, but the hair, it was like, oh my gosh, what the heck is this? It's a horrible comb over. It was glued on. The way it was glued on, it wasn't too good. So then I looked up the same doll. I wanted to look up the reviews and to see what the reviews said about this doll. And so therefore I saw what's called a Reborn version of Welcome Home Emily, and it looked so realistic. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, what is this? What is reborning? I got to find out about it. And so rest is history. Found out about it. Found Bountiful Baby. And they had reborning supplies. This was in 2003. So I discovered it in 2003. So I had 2 children then. So I went from 2 children to 5 children. And now a grandbaby. So that's how that happens. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Alrighty. So we're going to fix this little spot. What's everybody doing today? So, I don't know if you can see my table here. I've got lots of experimenting to do with this gel mat, and I have matting powder. I just seen a video on the different varnishes, the updated varnish video. I forgot the name of the channel. When I find out, I'll let you know. She tests like all the varnishes and stuff. Angie Jones of, I believe, Little Dumplings Nursery has a cornstarch recipe. Thank you, Angie, in case you are watching my channel. Thank you for that. I screenshotted that recipe, and I'm going to incorporate it in this to see if it'll make this less sticky. This soft gel mat is just awesome for texturing. I love it. But the thing is, it dries sticky, so we're going to see if that helps it out. So, busy Tuesday. Busy, busy. Yes, you can see my table. Yep, that's what I'm going to try. And then you can put the cornstarch recipe into this as well. But I feel that this gives the I feel that it gives the vinyl nice, smooth, silky smooth feeling. I like it. Others may not like it, but I like it. And that's what we're probably going to work on. Mark is going to go up and get us lunch in a little bit, so I may have to go when it's lunchtime. What time is it? Oh, it's 12:05 already. Okay. So this is going to be kind of a short live stream. Haven't seen you live in forever. Hey, Tammy's Tiny Tots, how are you doing? Yes, I go live every other day. Yep, I go live just make sure you hit that bell. So for my members, make sure you also hit that bell. I haven't seen any members on my members. I got quite a few members, and haven't seen you guys, but I will be doing a members live only because I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys what I got as far as the Christmas clothing goes. I think it's so adorable. Yes, hello everyone. Hello. Okay, let's go ahead and put some paint on this. So I'm just going to use a tiny little brush for this. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. So this will blend right in. It doesn't like 100%, but hello, Funny Yay. Ooh, I like your name, Funny Yay. Funny Yay. That's cute. This just covers it right up. Now, if the mommy's watching, this is a custom. She's like, what happened to my baby? Your baby will be fine. It happens. In fact, a lot of times, like Pouty Paul, I'll have to show you next time we're in the baby room. He has got... He's got a... he fell over in the oven too, and this is when I had the different oven. I had the toaster oven. So the first oven that I used for curing the paint was a toaster oven, and he fell over. And got a nice little grill mark on his cheek. But now it became part of him. It's his scar now. Like, that's his scar. No, it is a doll head. It's a vinyl hyper realistic art doll known as Reborn dolls. If you're just joining, if you're new to my channel, I am JenLen. I am the artist behind Creative Newborns. I make hyper realistic reborns. Right now we're just kind of getting, this is a little bit of a tougher spot. We fixed this one, so this one we fixed. And boo-boos like this can happen. So that's something you got to be prepared for, is that boo-boos can happen. Welcome in, your girl. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so it won't be too long of a live stream. I just wanted to pop in and say, hey, everybody, happy Tuesday, because I know I said I would be here on Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. You guys seem to enjoy the baby room, the doll room better, so I will do longer streams there, and those are the fun ones because, well, not that painting isn't fun. Painting's always fun to me. But I can't wait to show you guys the Christmas outfits that I ordered from Amazon for the babies. I'm so thrilled. I got the last of the outfits, the preemie newborns, coming today. So today I got the 0 to 3 months, and they're pretty big. They're almost big enough to fit my grandson. Ooh, that helped. We fixed it. We pretty much fixed it. Nothing that a little paint can't fix. There we go. And as you can see, I got some test parts back here. This is a great way to practice reborn painting. Is get yourself a blank kit from Bountiful Baby that is on sale, and practice painting. So I'm going to be practicing the cornstarch recipe on this baby to see how well that works. But this is already painted. This arm is from a long time ago. This is like one of my older paintings. So I'll be practicing that there. This is where I practice the varnishing techniques that I learn. I will try your channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much. Looks really time consuming. It is time consuming. Yep. That's why they are quite costly, because it's art. It's time consuming, especially if you're rooting a doll. Yeah, it's time consuming, but it's okay. It's very healing. I love it. I really get lost in, like, when I'm painting. And we pretty much fixed it. You wouldn't know if I didn't tell you, since you know, and probably the mama knows now. You really wouldn't know. It just looks like a darker patch. So I fixed it. I repaired it pretty much. Just going to put a little bit more paint on this one here. I'm pretty happy, and then that will dry for 24 hours, and then we're going to probably put some of this soft gel matte to protect it before doing the thick medium varnish. Did you take a class to make reborn dolls? I didn't take a class. I watched a whole bunch of tutorials on YouTube. And then I just did my own thing. And then I took what I've learned from other people, and I've made it my own. So, like, I honed in with my own. You'll find that whatever you're learning, you will add your own style. So, like, if you're learning hair painting, you will eventually add in your own style. Like you will add in your own like way of doing your hair painting. Like you can learn the basics and then you will learn. So, yep. I'm self-taught as well. Let's see. I just had to move rooms around in my house, moved my studio into a new space. Now I am set up going to start painting again. Yay, Tammy's tiny tots reborns. It is fun, isn't it? Yeah, I am in a new studio here. My old one is now the living room or the lounge out there. And I had to so that my cat and my grandbaby will, before you know it, he'll be walking. But I want to be able to lock. I want to be able to lock this room, which has a lock on there. I can lock it. Nobody can get in. Nobody can get into my dolls that I'm currently painting because it could be disastrous. But yeah. Just letting that dry and then adding another layer. So these are very helpful when you have air dry paints. One of these, this is for photography, blowing the dust off of your lens. This is really good for drying layers of paint. We're just like letting it dry. We'll put another little layer on there and then we're going to kind of patch that up. And then you wouldn't know it once we put the thick medium on. You really wouldn't know it. And so it comes with the territory of painting dolls that they can fall over in the oven and get chunks of paint taken out. You love silicone baby dolls? That's awesome. Yes, I like silicones. I don't hate them. I like them, but I don't like them as much as I like the vinyl reborns. Let's see. Hello, what do you do? Hey, Miss B. I am JenLen from Creative Newborns. Welcome to my channel and everybody else. I am a reborn artist. I've been making art dolls for 21 years now, and these are also known as reborn dolls. They're hyper realistic. Currently, I am repainting some chunks of paint that got rubbed off in the oven during the baking process with the varnish. So that's what I'm doing. And then once we put the thick medium on, this is on for good. There is no getting this paint off. So it is so real. Thank you. I entered the first silicone baby. I entered the first silicone baby I ever painted in a contest at the Quebec Doll Show in May and won 3rd place. Congratulations, Tammy. Congratulations. Woohoo. Yay. Awesome. Yeah, I was going to buy another silicone doll. I was going to learn how to paint a silicone doll. And then for whatever reason, when I got to Kansas and the show floor opened, actually right before, I found a doll that I absolutely fell head over heels with. And I'll show you her in just a second. I'll go get her. It's Gracie May, of course. I fell head over heels over her. And I said, forget silicone what? I was like, yeah, forget the silicone doll. And then I just the vinyl art dolls do it for me. I like silicone. There we go. That's good for now. Let's go ahead and get a reborn doll because this is a shorter live stream because Mark probably went out to go get lunch. Let's go get a reborn and have a chat for a few minutes till it's time to go. And let's just kind of wipe this out. Because I know how much you guys love seeing the reborn babies. Yeah, so she totally stole my heart. And I'm like, silicone what? What silicone did I want to buy? And it turned out that, hey, I just love vinyl Reborn dolls way more than silicone. I don't know. It just, silicone is just, they're okay. That is why I do have a silicone doll up for sale that I got a couple years ago. It is my Nova Lee. My Nova Lee. She is up for sale. She hasn't sold yet. So, and I'm not in a big hurry because she'll look cute at the Kansas Doll Show. I'm trying to find plastic. I just can't find nothing today. Let me tell you, I am so not prepared. Let me get some kind of plastic. We need a blanket. I am so sorry for being unprepared today, but I'm going to show you my favorite baby. I got her at the Kansas Doll Show. I just wanted to put plastic because we just had paint on there. There we go. I'll be right back. We're going to go get the baby. Here she is. Oh my goodness, look at you. So she definitely changed how, for whatever reason, there she is. She just changed my view on silicone dolls. This here is Gracie May by Laura Lee Eagles, and I do call her Grace. So I named her Grace. She has been reborn by Picket Fence Nursery. I could just go ahead and take her out of there and show you how she moves. She does take a pacifier. I know I have paint on my hands, but it dries so quickly, so it's not going to get on her. But that's what she looks like with her pacifier. Oh my goodness. It's so weird to see such realistic this is so cool. You have ever seen them react to these dolls. They remember instantly. Hello again. It would be so cool to have a silicone copy when they were newborns. Those moments are so precious and so fleeting. Yes, they are. It goes by so incredibly fast. Oh my goodness. So this is my Grace. Look at how cute she is. She is so adorable. I'll take her out of here so you can see her movements. Let's see if we can go a little more this way. Oh, there we go. She is heavy. I definitely have got to, I'm going to reweight her. Her head's way too heavy. So I got to fix, yes, I got to take her head off. I'm not going to do it on camera, but I'm going to reweight her head. I got her body to feel perfect, and we just got to reweight her head yet. So I'm trying to figure out what varnish she used on this doll, because the varnish it's not Genesis, I'll tell you that right now. It's so soft, but yet it's got texture to it. You can feel a texture to it. So I'm going to guess it's this, but I don't have the varnish version. I will be trying this. I think it's this IRHSP stuff. I'm going to try, this as a heat set as well. I'm going to try the varnish version of that and see how well it works, because eventually I'm going to run out of Genesis. I'm just happen to be very, very lucky that I have plenty of Genesis matte varnish left. Even some original. I have both silicone and vinyl in my personal collection, but I only paint vinyl so far. Need to save up to buy silicone paints and blankets, which is expensive. Yeah, that's another thing. They are expensive, way expensive to make silicones. I don't like the way they feel, the silicone. Especially Novalee. She feels like a gummy bear. It just doesn't feel that realistic to me. It feels too squishy. It's just too unrealistic for me. Even though this doesn't really feel like real baby skin, but it's just, this one holds a pose better than a silicone. Even though she's got armatures, the silicone one does. It's just too soft for me. You have a question? Go ahead. I might have an answer. That's a precious doll. Thank you. Yeah, she is the reason I changed my mind on silicone babies, is because she was just way too precious. I mean, the details on her is just unbelievable. Picket Fence Nursery does. Oh my gosh! I'm going to show you her hair. Look at this. Can you believe that? I would love to root like that. I can if I practice. I just don't want to. I admit it. I was telling my son this morning driving home from work. I said, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Because my son plays piano, and he played me a piano piece, and he was just kidding around with me. And he says, Mom, can you play this? And I said, I can if I want to. I would have to practice and practice and practice. Meaning you could do whatever it is that you want to. You just have to have your heart into it to do it. So nothing just comes. They have more. So there are people who are naturally gifted at certain things, you know. But if there's something you really want to do, you'll do it. Especially when it comes to these dolls, you can definitely learn how to paint them and root them, and yeah. Thank you. She's beautiful. Thank you. I know this is going to be unusual to ask, but why do parents wrap their baby in like a wrap before bed? I'm assuming that I never did with my children. I never put them in a wrap. It's because when you're in your mommy's womb, you are warm and cozy and wrapped up tight inside there. So it's kind of like a sense of, like a security, like a sense of security. Let me put the camera towards. There we go. That's just for comfort. That's, I use the air dry matte varnish with heat. Oh, wow, you're opposite, Tammy. He said, Genesis, I still have lots of paint too. When I run out, I will have to find new paint. Yes. So you're going to have to find new paint. I'm going to have to find new varnish. But I'm lucky I have enough varnish to last quite a while. But I'm going to try that RSHP. I'm going to try that. I think it's from Irresistibles. And see how that does. I just love the way this feels. That's so funny because I was just watching a video yesterday about if you paint with Genesis and then seal it with the air dry. That's interesting. Let's see. How do you make them? How do I answer that? Very carefully. From start to finish, so this is the finished product, and Reborn doll kits, they come as a blank kit like this. So they start off as a blank kit like this, and then you start painting them like with how I do it is blue undertones, and then layer by layer by layer by layer. Then layers. Yep. Let's see. You were eating. Ooh, what did you get for lunch? Yeah, I'm about to eat too. Creepy looking. Well, I know some people think that they're creepy. That's okay. Do you sell some? Yes, I do. I do have one that is... hello, Sweet Angels Nursery. How are you? We got everybody in the house today. Hello, hello. Yes, I do. I will show you the baby that I have available. Oh, really? What do you use again for your varnish? Which air dry varnish do you use? You made chicken Alfredo for lunch? Oh my gosh, that is so yummy. Here on YouTube. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I sell them here on YouTube mainly. Or Facebook or Instagram. I saw that on Instagram they took away private messaging, at least on mine. I don't know. Does anybody else not have private messaging anymore on their Instagram? Phil says, okay, I'm actually impressed. hell of a job. I paint portraits of people, and that's challenging. It's creepy because they look so real. Apologies. Aw, thank you, Phil. I didn't take offense to it because a lot of people say they're creepy. That doesn't really bother me because I know a lot of people mean no offense by it, but thank you. That's what I used to do before I used to paint dolls. I used to paint, I didn't paint people, I did pencil sketching. So I used to sketch people. I remember I did a big poster of Def Leppard. I was a big Def Leppard fan back in the 90s, like late 80s, early 90s. I sketched the whole big poster of Def Leppard and I stored it in a storage, my friend's storage, and he moved out and didn't tell me. His storage unit got cleared, and therefore there goes all my stuff, including my Def Leppard poster that I sketched. So that's what I used to do. I used to sell sketches. And now I paint reborn dolls. Thank you. I did not make this one. However, by the way, this one is by Picket Fence Nursery. So I don't take any credit for this one, but her work is beautiful. This is the doll that totally gets me into vinyl reborns. Let's see. Dee says they are so cute. I have 20 of them. Oh, you're up there with me, Dee. I have 21. I think I have 20 or 21 reborn dolls. Oh my goodness. Happy reborn dolls to you. That is awesome that you got 20 of them. That's pretty cool. Here on YouTube, you're looking at it. Shoot me a message over. It's in the description. My email. Just email me and let me know, like, if you have any questions or anything. So this doll right here would easily be about $1,200. This one, easy. She was bought secondhand. So the lady I bought her from, the girl I bought this one from, she was the first owner of this baby. I'm the second owner. And Picket Fence Nursery just happened to be at the Kansas Doll Show. And I wish I would have asked her some questions, but she sold her for a good price to me. So if I made this doll, definitely be like $1,200 for this doll. Yeah, because look at the rooting alone, the texturing, everything about this doll. Look at this hair. This hair is phenomenal. Phenomenal. This has been mono-rooted hair. So it would drive me crazy to mono-root hair. I'm just not that patient. I could if I really wanted to. I'm just not patient and I don't want to do it. My goal actually is to try to get as much realism. If you see the head back there, that's hair painting, to get as much realism as I can out of hair painting. It's a challenge for me. Let's see, how long does it take for you to complete a doll? So anywhere from 4 to 6 to 8 to 12. Depends on my work schedule as well and happenings in the family. So it could take a little while to make a reborn doll, especially one like this. This would take quite a while. So I never, when anybody does a custom with me, most of my clients they're my friends actually, my good friends. Thank you again for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Good friends that buy my dolls, and they know it could take me quite a while to make a doll because life happens. And so I only take custom orders when a person understands that I am not on a time schedule, because a lot of people are on a time, they estimated time of being done. I don't do that. So if you are patient with me, I can make you a portrait baby. I can make you a custom baby. So as long as you are not on a time thing, it could take a little while. Definitely not a year. I definitely get them done before a year is up, but sometimes it could take up to a year to get a custom done. So preferably, I'd rather just make the dolls and sell them, and then you see a doll that you like, then you can just instantly buy it. Yes, I do. I do sell dolls. I make them and sell them. I assume these are not kids. They're like toy dolls. So these are not toys. No, these are collectible art pieces. These are collectible art pieces. Yep. Yes, I do. Let me show you who I have available. She is being varnished. All right, Gracie May, you over here. She is being varnished and she feels nice and soft. So she's going to be varnished a couple more times. She's being air dry varnished. I think, who was it that the Tiny Tots? If you're still here, what varnish what air dry varnish do you use? Or can you message me if you don't want to say? So far, this art varnish does work really well. This is the Deco Art. It is the Soft Touch, but I am going to try this cornstarch recipe for this soft gel mat. This just does wonderful texturing. I love it, but the problem is it's sticky. So I'm going to have to try the recipe in that. But isn't she cute? I know she's only got one arm. But she is the Simple Affordable Reborn. This one's $425 because she's Simple Reborn. She's only got one color of blushing. She doesn't have any mottling. She doesn't have any intricate veining work or anything. Let me get the rest of her. So the less work that is done on a Reborn, the more affordable it is. So that's why they call them Simple Affordable Reborns. So I wonder if I can piece her in one of the, let me go get a thing. Let me piece her together for you guys. Let's do a visual. Let's do that. Let me piece her together. I do have an extra thing. Because I want you guys to see what she would look like. I'm trying to find a onesie. There we go. That you can see. I know this is like a boy blanket, but let's just go ahead and piece her together real quick. Welcome in, everyone. No, I don't have a website. Oh, Reborn FX air dry from McPherson's. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me screenshot that. Let's see if I can screenshot that. Okay, thank you. I screenshotted that so I don't forget. I'm gonna try that. Let me piece this baby together. Mark is home. No idea why that's on there. Hang on, sorry. I want to piece her together so you guys can get a visual. Just kind of give her a fake body. We're just going to throw her on like just to kind of throw her together on a makeshift little body here. And we're going to get a visual. I know the blanket is a boy blanket. It could be a boy as well. A boy. She's got a pink onesie. So this is how I visualize what a doll is going to look like. This is actually quite small, but we're just getting the effect of what this doll will look like when she's put together. And if you're interested in this baby, how she looks, because you can't really see once you're looking at pieces, parts, and like, okay, but once you visualize the doll when it's put together, then you can kind of visualize. I do this a lot with doll kits. I piece them together, and if the limbs don't look right with the head and the arms, like if they don't look right, then I know it looks a little silly, but here we go. Looks a little silly. Okay, so bear with me here. She's just pieced together on a onesie with a little bit of stuffing in here. She has 1 coat of varnish on so far. She's going to get 2 more coats, and then she's going to get some texturing in her hair. So she's really got pretty much a lot of work done to her for 425. So she's more than a simple reborn pretty much. But the ones that are more expensive, like I say, you get what you pay for. And the intricate ones they're painted more intricately with all the veining and all of the capillaries and stuff like that. So here she is. This is her pieced together. And I'll show you with her head turned. I know that looks kind of goofy there. There we go. Here's what she looks like with her head turned. You can kind of get a little visual. So in case anybody likes her, you can definitely purchase her now. She's basically done. She just needs 2 more coats of varnishing. She needs her eyelashes. She will get a pacifier. Look at her hair. Oh my goodness. So that's basically what she looks like if she were in a basket. I know she looks a little more hunched over in there. So thank you so much again for that, Tammy, Reborn FX. I will have to try that. Thank you. Because I'm like trying all kinds of varnishes. This is what I use. So I am using this Soft Touch with the AK. I do the AK at the end of the limbs to give it an extra soft touch to it for extra protection. And this is that side right here, just so you can get more of a visual. Now the camera, the lighting here on the table is totally washing out the paint. She definitely has way more coloring than what you're seeing right now, or what I'm seeing on a monitor right now. She has more coloring. But this is her. This is Rebecca, Reborn Rebecca. Actually, her limbs actually suit her really well. She really is a nice baby. She is available for $125. If you are a member, you can pick her up for $325. So remember, all members, you get $100 off any reborn baby that you purchase from me. So that is a perk of being a member of mine. It is my way of saying thank you for becoming a member of my channel. You get $100 off of any reborn baby that you purchase. The baby's pieced together in a basket. So the baby is actually not done. So the doll is in a basket because we just pieced her together just to kind of give her, to give you a visual of what she looks like. So she's really not done. See, here's her head. Here we go. This will scare people. Let's scare people. There we go. I need to learn how to paint hair. Tried it twice, hated the results. I would love to take hair painting class. Yeah, I teach hair painting on my, that's another thing that I do. I teach it on my members. So if you're interested in that, you're welcome to become a member, and I will be doing some hair painting there. By the way, I switched up dolls. I almost forgot about that. Instead of doing Twin B, I think Twin B is probably going to be for Kansas. We'll see how I feel about that. We are going to do Portrait Baby Christopher. So I have 4 children. I have 5 children altogether. I only got 4 out of 5 done. So we are going to work on Christopher, and I've been wanting him for many years, and I haven't started him yet. So Christopher has twin A limbs, and he's got Elodie, he's got the Elodie's head. So that is a mixed reborn. He looks just like my Christopher. Oh my goodness. So we're going to do Portrait Baby Christopher, and that is going to be a learning experience there, because Christopher had light baby hair. He didn't have, I specialize in dark luscious newborn hair, painting lots of hair. Now babies that have the light fine baby hair, that's where I need to practice. Thank you again for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Do you have inspiration faces of real babies for dolls? Yes, I do. Like I'll scroll on the internet or whatever, and I'll see if I just happen to see a newborn, then I'll take note of that. Hey, that's how I want the hair. Yeah. Sometimes I'll save images and I'll use that image to paint hair or do skin tones or. Thank you. Toy dolls. Yes, I do. They are the vintage babies. They were toys. So I do collect vintage babies as well from that are 100 years old all the way up from the 1970s and 80s. Um, yes. Of course, I don't play with them. They are babies that I've displayed because they are vintage. I have 7 kids and 6 grandkids so far. That is awesome, Tammy. Oh, how awesome. 7 kids. I have 5 kids and 1 grandbaby so far. I had 4 kids, but I only had one that looked like my daughter when she was a baby. Oh, let's see. Hello, hello. Don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello, welcome in. Do you have... Yes, I answered that question. So... Yes, I did answer that question. I'm not going to re-answer that. Alrighty, with that, I think hubby is home with lunch. God bless you. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Katie. Love you, love you, love you. Oh my goodness, perfect. It is 56 minutes. Perfect. We're like right under an hour here. Yep, welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome. So cute. Thank you. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me for today's live stream and repairing some hair painting today. That's what we did. And this baby is available. I know she looks a little goofy in this right now, but when she is done, we'll probably do a live stream of assembling her. She is available if anybody is looking for a reborn for Christmas, for a friend, a loved one, for yourself. This baby is $425. If you are a member, that's $100 off. You get it for $325. And that is my way of saying thank you for becoming a member. So if anybody's interested in this baby, go ahead and message me. It's in the description down below. Shoot me an email and we'll discuss it. So yeah. Alrighty. Thank you again for joining me for 57 minutes. You could have been doing anything else, but you decided to spend time with me. And for that, thank you. I will enjoy my meal, of course. Thank you for spending that time with me. Your time is very precious, and you decided to spend it with me. For that, I thank you so much. 5 kids is a lot. No, it's not enough. I would have had more. Yes, I do have silicone dolls. We'll talk about them probably next time. All right. Love you guys. Thank you for joining me. And we'll see you. Oh, wait. We didn't check our top fans. Theo is our #1 fan. The Lion is 2. And Shilby is #3. Thank you so much for being my top fans. And we'll see you once again. You have 11 siblings? Awesome. Okay. We'll see you again. Either tomorrow or the next day. We'll be in the baby room and we will be dressing. I'll be showing you some of the outfits that I got. So yes. So if you're a member, you'll see that first. So next video will be for members. Members, watch out for a live stream coming your way soon. Love you guys, and we will see you in the next live or in the next video or the next short. Happy reborning. Take care. Bye. We love you.